Learning more about two people who were killed when a man opened fire on them in an Okeechobee neighborhood. It happened Sunday in the Brindaband Forest community. Officials say the gunman shot at deputies who returned fire and killed him. Reporter Rachel Perry spoke with a member of the family of the victims who believes they may have been shot at random.
A family member of the husband and wife killed while sitting on their front porch tells me what makes this even harder is that there's no reason for this cruel act and the couple was loved by so many.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah.
A shooting in broad daylight in a neighborhood that residents describe as peaceful.
I was happy to have found to raise our kids in.
But at about 1:30 Sunday afternoon, Veronica found herself hiding in her bathroom with her 3 little kids.
We heard a couple of gunshots go off, and at first, we live in Okeechobee, so didn't think too much of it. Then probably about like a minute or two later, we heard a whole bunch of assault rifles go off, rounds go off, and that's when my husband told me, hey, you need to take the kids, take them into the bathroom, close the door. So that's what I did. Didn't even question him.
Less than a half mile from their front door, Okeechobee County Sheriff's deputies found 2 people dead, a husband and wife just sitting on their front porch when they were shot.
Maybe about like 5 to 10 minutes after that is when we heard the Okeechobee sheriffs talking to the suspect, telling him to put his weapon down, which he didn't. He shot back, and then we heard the sheriffs not hold back.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're told the suspect, a neighbor of the victims, began shooting at deputies. The deputies then shot the suspect, who was taken to the hospital where he later died. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office bomb squad came to assist after investigators say there was reason to believe dangerous devices were in the area that could blow up and hurt first responders. Investigators have not said if anything was actually found.
So when it happens here, it's almost like, what do I do? Do I pack my things? Do I move?
Okeechobee County officials have not released the name of the shooter or the victims, as well as any sort of motive. We're told the deputies involved are on administrative leave, which is standard procedure. This is still a very active investigation, so stick with us for updates. But for now, in Okeechobee County, Rachel Perry, WPBF 25 News.